And we were at the root chakra of the root chakra today, asking what's the core of our issues. And at the core of all our pain and dis-ease was this AI technology, social media. And it just can't be avoided. And it's all going to collapse. You know, with the coming ascension, there's going to be this ascension into our spiritual power. We're spiritual beings. Rudolf Steiner said, any technology that exists without us, there's a more powerful technology within us. And we got to go back to that inner technology. And we can all spread that light and love still. And you don't need the technology or social media to do it. We can spread it in real life and really tap in back to our power. I'm not sure if I said the right things, but this is my last post. It's really heartbreaking for me to let this go, but 222 on the 222 on this little stereo I got in here. Like, this is all. Go ahead, babe.
Okay. I put a few notes down because I just want to get my last message out there too. This is hard for me to put out there as well. I've been posting on TikTok every day for like 4 months or so, and I've had dreams of posting positive content, helping elevate consciousness, helping to grow my dreams of being a musician and artist and songwriter. And I'm grateful for all of the positive aspects that's brought us and stuff. But today I had the craziest realization of my life, and it still doesn't really feel real. But being here at Mount Shasta, it's such a powerful place. It pulls away all the illusions. It pulls away anything that was clouding our forms of clarity. And at this cave, basically, for my story, it started with, I started filming Justin in this cave, and I was trying to get the right shot, get the right lighting. And as I was doing this, I was walking and I stubbed my toe on this rock so hard that it still is hurting, and it kind of sprained my toe. And when I did that, my intuition immediately was, it's the technology. It's the phone. The root of it all is technology, and it's leading us to a place of more separations. It's always an illusion. No matter what, even if there's a positive content, I'm realizing that the screen, and even doing this right now feels weird, there's a dark force behind it always. And I wrote down that almost all of technology right now is being infiltrated with AI, like Justin was just talking about, which is this dark force stemming from the illusions of separation, promoting fear in the masses. And it's basically like the supervillain of this universe. We live in the Matrix. The Matrix said it itself. It's all real. And it's stemming from believing itself to almost be separate from source. And we believe in unity consciousness, which is rooted in love. And everything in technology creates thought forms of paranoia, insecurity, constant fear, comparisons. And there's always something about it that's inauthentic. It's almost impossible to portray something authentically through this technology. And we're just feeling the energy behind the phone. He offered me the flashlight, and even the phone now feels weird to hold. Before, I'd find myself seeming like crazy for saying all of this, but it's so true at the heart. Don't think in your mind about it. Feel it from here. It doesn't feel right. And we got all so used to it. We basically already all have a brain chip. The phone is basically the brain chip.
The phone is the brain chip. It doesn't have to get implanted in you. The phone you carry, they're using very high level, like dark magic, black sorcery, frequency technology, all these 5G towers. It's all frequency. The phones emit a frequency, and it's like locking onto your frequency. So you're carrying around your brain chip everywhere you go.
And every day it's sending you subliminal messages that are affecting your consciousness, affecting the way you feel about yourself. And we've all heard this before, but it's deeper than just the comparisons on social media. The energy behind the frequency of technology, specifically phones that have AI in it and technology have that, is dark. It is not good for the soul. And we are making this video to put out that you do not need this. And we are choosing this, even though it's so hard for us to let go of something that we created as such a timeline for ourselves and how we could help be of service to others and be positive with it. But now it doesn't feel aligned. We got to the root of the root here at Mount Shasta, and it doesn't feel right. And it's almost like there's always something that's inauthentic about it. And yeah, it's an easy way to get successful. It's like the way that's promoted in society. We see everyone doing that nowadays, but it doesn't feel right. It really doesn't. We want to do everything in our power now to let go of technology, let go of using the phones and anything and depending upon this infiltration of fear and yeah.
And the other thing, we're letting go of AI as much as we can. We still got to use it a little bit for banking and stuff, but we're trying to completely separate ourselves from all this technology. That's our intention. Social media, we're completely letting go. But another thing that starts with we have let go. I've let go for 5 years. Veronica's been off it for a year. Is alcohol. Alcohol is one of the most common drugs in the world. It's been sold to us as this fun thing. Ever since we're little kids, it's in movies and TV shows. It's pushed. But I just heard some people talking about it in the Headwaters today, the local spot. They said alcohol, the spirit of alcohol is more evil than the spirit of heroin, fentanyl. The spirit of alcohol, just everyone knows someone in their life that's been just destroyed by alcohol. It's called spirits because it lets these evil spirits into you. And if you don't know anyone that's been hurt by alcohol, you're probably the one being hurt. Alcohol is a horrible, dark drug. And it's another thing that if we just got rid of AI and alcohol, everyone would really step back into their divine potential.
Those two things feel like at the root of the whole matrix. It's like the things that fear are the most promoted, that are creating the most fear, is that. And like, this video can feel intense right now, but at the heart of it, we're so excited to be spreading true love together and be back in the real world. Like, we don't have to always be filming things. Like, we pull ourselves out of the present moment. It puts our consciousness somewhere else. We leave our bodies almost when we start filming things. And we were doing it out of the perspective of, like, this is inspiring others. But today it really taught me, like, no, this does not feel right. And even lately, I don't want to hold the phone. I don't want to be near it. As we continue to ascend in our, like, consciousness and awareness, it doesn't feel right. And we want other people to know that it's okay. It is okay to not feel okay from this, because it's not.
Yeah, I just want to leave it off with, like, on a positive note. The ascension is happening. We are these divine beings. We've been trapped in materiality for so long, but our true nature is divine. We operate from our light bodies. We have these magical powers. Every technology outside of us, we have all these technologies within.
It's all within.
We can call people with our minds. We don't need phones. Call people with our minds. We can use Google Maps in our soul. We can know where to go. We're tapping back into this, and all this technology is going to be wiped out. There's going to be a great solar flash that wipes out like an EMP. It wipes out all the money, all the social media, all this stuff. So we're just leading the way right now and taking this step. It's really scary to do this because I saw this as our path.
I know, it feels insane to, like, make this decision all within less than 24 hours, but there's no going back. We fully felt this, and we had to make this video tonight. Even though it's dark and late, there's no going back in what we felt and the other realizations we've had at this beautiful mountain.
Yeah, and if you guys want to stay connected with us right here. From your heart to our heart. When you reach out with your heart, you can lock onto our frequency. You can send us those divine messages. We block out any kind of negativity and stuff, but we'll all be connected. In this new earth we're going into, if you guys choose that positive timeline too, we'll all be connected at this deeper level. It's so much, life is so much deeper than we all think.
Life is so much
We're
deeper.
literally-
There is so much more love. We've been infiltrated with such fear, and at the root of it, it really does feel like technology is the root of the mass shift in a lack of awareness and shifting us into this lower frequency of pain, shame, and guilt and insecurity. If you think about the roots to most of your issues and like your thought forms, where did they stem from? For me, a lot of it stemmed from something I saw in technology. And even just the energy of the phone itself does not feel good.
And his final message, just remember that all those movies you watch, Marvel movies, Harry Potter, The Matrix, it's all real. All movies reflect reality. We're living in this supernatural reality. So tap back into that supernatural power, and you don't need that AI and technology to do that. It's all within.
It's all within.
It's all
Tap back
within.
into your heart. The
Love-
truth is
love.
love.
Is the answer. Yeah, baby.
The truth is love. And it always was.
Peace.
Peace.